All right, everyone, we need to systematically analyze what just happened in that first set because I feel like my entire understanding of musical mathematics has been fundamentally restructured.
Ben, that was literally the most extraordinary opening sequence I have ever witnessed. My endorphin levels are still operating at peak efficiency.
Dude, that free opener was 10 minutes of pure cosmic awakening. Fourth free of tour, you're getting it every third show, which means they're operating on advanced statistical consciousness patterns.
Wait, so you're tracking the frequency of song appearances like I track budget allocations?
Obviously, the free-to-show ratio indicates they're channeling specific numerical harmonies across dimensional planes. And Mike took over that jam. Trey let him drive the cosmic bus while they explored interdimensional frequency modulation.
The bass frequencies were literally reorganizing my molecular structure. I could feel my cardiovascular system synchronizing with their rhythmic patterns.
Then they went straight into Rift. Ben, you would love Rift. It's got incredible lyrics about betrayal and municipal trust issues.
This is where you prove that songs can address municipal trust issues?
Firstly, this is Tom Marshall's lyrical masterpiece. The last one you thought I'd betray operates on cellular regeneration wavelengths. Plus, they got through it without any major mistakes, which proves they're achieving advanced harmonic consciousness alignment, just as this Harris dimension promised us.
I appreciate any song that acknowledges, quote, betrayal as a fundamental aspect of human interaction, and very honest. That's why I had Willie Nelson on AirPods the whole time.
Dude, Spanish Moon was only the fourth one ever. That's like really rare, right?
Well, yeah, it was 68-show gap, Andy. It should breathe more. Like 5 minutes of swampy groove, then a verse, then more swamp consciousness. Mike actually played it with his new band in New Orleans, so maybe he's nudging the cosmic setlist algorithms.
Yeah, man. You ever think bass players influence set lists through subconscious suggestion?
Advanced musical telepathy combined with strategic repertoire manipulation. Then Reba felt slow and off. No whistling. It's a damn shame when the traditional sonic rituals get abandoned.
The lack of whistling was literally affecting my respiratory optimization patterns. Whistling is an essential component of proper lung function.
I enjoy the lack of whistling. It made everyone slightly uncomfortable. Then,
But then, devotion to a dream. 321 shows since 2016. How has this mid-tempo country rocker been ignored for basically a decade?
9 years seems like poor inventory management for a functional song catalog. And it decimated my picks on my Hanging with Marvin picks message board. Also, Kev, man, they are not going to play Iculus. Live in the now.
Exactly. This song has serious. As someone who appreciates precise timing in surgical procedures, I find their ability to return to structured compositions after extended improvisation quite impressive.
And hurrah. Who knew you could jam the final hurrah like that? 8 or 9 minutes, the longest they've ever done it.
By far, the longest ever. 42 shows since the last one, too. When you look at this set list, you realize it was packed with bust-outs that seemed random, but created perfect cosmic synchronicity.
The bust-out frequency was literally optimal for maintaining audience engagement while challenging traditional expectation patterns.
You're describing surprise song selection like it's a municipal service delivery strategy.
My mind's got a mind of its own. 149 shows since 2022. Such a great Mike song with that incredible turn of lyric. And Mike gave the Leo line, which activated specific cognitive pathways in my brain.
When Mike talks, I feel like I understand bass guitar philosophy more better.
Yeah, me too. So then it was, hey stranger, 8 minutes. I love that little jam section where Trey takes it into exploratory territory. Though honestly, they should eliminate all the dystopian sunset lyrics and just keep the chorus.
You want to edit their songs for them?
Advanced lyrical optimization for maximum cosmic impact. Grab a seat on the couch is perfect. But when he's talking about dystopian sunsets, I'm like, who are these people?
Taste was in that perfect setup slot. It seems like such a difficult song to play, but it creates this anticipation for what comes next.
The technical difficulty was inspiring. I could see their muscle coordination achieving peak performance levels.
Taste is pure closer material. It's on that tier where Antelope lives. Songs that just crush the ending every single time. And with modern sound systems, you can hear all the nuances of the cymbals and jazz elements. I respect their craftsmanship. Building something that complex and making it look effortless requires years of dedication. Then, Walls of the Cave closed it out. This song exemplifies the entire 2.0 era, a band exploring entropy and enlightenment simultaneously. Very much that time period's vibe.
You can identify entire musical eras through individual songs.
Advanced historical periodization through sonic analysis. This first set was random fun Phish at its finest. Different, unusual, bust-out heavy construction that felt fresh and unpredictable.
It was like watching a perfectly planned parks event where everything seems spontaneous, but you know there's incredible organization behind it.
My heart rate variability during that set was literally perfect. Each song transition created optimal cardiovascular stimulation patterns.
Ben, you look like you're trying to create a spreadsheet in your head to track all of this.
I genuinely am. I need to understand their organizational principles because this level of controlled chaos seems impossible, yet it clearly works.
That's the magic, Ben. Cosmic setlist consciousness operating beyond traditional logic. This set had everything: rare bust-outs, perfect pacing, incredible musicianship, and setup songs that created ideal emotional architecture.
I feel like I need to restructure my entire approach to municipal planning based on whatever organizational theory they're using.
Welcome to Advanced Phish Mathematics, my friend.
Keep swimming in that sonic smoothie.
Again with the smoothie swimming, this makes no practical sense. Okay, I need everyone to help me process what just happened in that second set because I feel like I witnessed advanced organizational theory being applied through pure sonic mathematics.
That was literally the most extraordinary display of extended musical architecture I have ever experienced. My neurological pathways are still firing at optimal frequencies. Dude, that Down with Disease was the longest ever. 34, maybe 35 minutes of pure improvisational consciousness expansion. The one in Mexico was 34:08, and this definitely went longer.
So you're saying they broke their own record for extended musical composition? That's like exceeding your quarterly budget projections through pure efficiency gains.
Yeah, it started completely spacious. They let it open up.
The cardiovascular workout from following those peaks and valleys was literally better than my morning triathlon routine.
Ben, you should have seen your face during those builds. You looked like you were watching the park's budget balance itself through pure mathematical harmony.
And then Paige took it to another level in that last quarter. Him and Trey had this Mayor Clementi thing going on. Advanced musical telepathy that created some of the best Phish of the tour.
You're describing keyboard guitar communication like it's municipal leadership coordination.
Advanced democratic musical governance, Ben. And they actually finished the song. I used to joke in 3.0 that they never finished Disease anymore. Everyone was unfinished. But 4.0 brought back proper sonic closure.
I respect when craftsmen complete their work properly. Half-finished projects are a waste of materials and effort.
The first Twisted tour was one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. This one was shorter, but still special. They were turning to each other, running musical conversations. Both turned off their effects and went straight, but I needed that dark, evil nastiness they achieved in New Hampshire.
You have specific emotional requirements for individual songs?
Advanced sonic mood calibration. After a 35-minute Disease, you needed something contained anyway. It's like municipal...
The resource management metaphor is literally perfect for describing proper setlist energy distribution.
As a medical professional, I appreciate the physiological recovery period between intense musical experiences. The heart needs time to recalibrate. Then the well, dude. I was calling it the Wolfman's imposter because the beginning sounds so much like Wolfman's brother. I liked it more when it was a novelty, but now they're just doing it as a straight song.
I enjoy when things lose their novelty and become mundane. It's more realistic than constant excitement.
But I love that rainbow gets washed away by a thunderstorm dynamic. Like, my friend, happy, blissful jam suddenly turns dark and existential. It's like municipal budget season where everything seems great until the revenue projections come in and quote.
Actually, surprisingly accurate comparison to quarterly fiscal reality.
And Sightless Escape. Only the fourth ever. 17 minutes of pure exploratory jamming.
Harris, how does this incredible song get ignored while other ones get played constantly? This could have been a lonely trip, but instead we got fresh, new consciousness exploration. Twice this year, including Mexico.
You're treating rare songs like they're undiscovered municipal efficiency methods.
Advanced catalog optimization theory! These songs fit perfectly with what Phish is playing right now. Maybe before they didn't want to bring them because they didn't fit the Ghost of the Forest era, but now the jams match their current consciousness frequency!
Ben, you're doing that thing where you try to create organizational charts in your head again.
I'm trying to understand their inventory management system for a catalog of apparently hundreds of songs with varying jam potential and statistical gaps.
Welcome to Advanced Phish Mathematics. Then Chaos and Creation was great, and you think it's going to be the set closer, but then they drop Susie Greenberg. A Susie closer is fantastic. Perfect way to end this random fun Phish adventure.
The whole set was like perfect event planning. Massive centerpiece activity, recovery period, exploration of new territories, then celebration finale.
The pacing was literally optimal for maintaining audience engagement while preventing cardiovascular overload.
The craftsmanship in that Disease Jam reminded me of fine woodworking. You can see the patience and skill required to build something that complex.
That Disease Jam didn't have fragments of other jams running through it like some recent shows. This felt like fully improvised new material. So much exploration and discovery happening in real time.
So they were essentially conducting live research and development through collaborative improvisation.
Yeah, showcasing the research material to the Disease legacy while also showcasing some rare catalog gems.
I still can't believe Sightless Escape was only the fourth ever. That's like me successfully completing a project April assigns me.
Your success rate is much lower than their song rotation frequency.
This entire set was a literally perfect example of how proper planning and spontaneous adaptation can create optimal results.
I feel like I need to restructure our entire parts department meeting format based on whatever organizational principles they used for that Disease Jam.
Disease consciousness applied to municipal governance. Keep swimming in that sonic smoothie, Parks Department friends.
The smoothie swimming metaphor still makes absolutely no practical sense, but somehow I'm starting to understand it conceptually.
That's the magic of Phish mathematics, Ben. Logic and chaos working together to create something beautiful.